Did you know that condensed milk is one of the most purchased products in the world? Why can condensed milk last more than 10 years without spoiling? Condensed milk is a product that has revolutionized the food industry and has become a staple in kitchens around the world. But have you ever wondered how this sweet, creamy wonder came to be? Before modern factories produced it in large quantities, the history of condensed milk began with the need to find a solution to preserve milk for longer without the need for refrigeration. But how did it all start? To understand the origin of condensed milk, we have to go back to the 19th century. At that time, fresh milk spoiled quickly, which posed a great challenge for populations who did not have constant access to fresh dairy products. The transportation and storage of milk was problematic, especially in times of war and in regions where milk production was limited. It was then that a visionary, Gail Borden, an American businessman and inventor, began to develop a method to extend the shelf life of milk. Inspired by his experience with food preservation, Borden devised a process to remove much of the water from milk and add sugar, thus creating a thick, long-lasting product that did not require refrigeration. In 1856, he patented his invention and founded the Borden Dairy Company, which became the first commercial producer of condensed milk. The success of condensed milk did not take long to arrive. During the American Civil War, the military began using it as a reliable source of nutrition for soldiers. Its practicality and long lifespan made it an essential product on the battlefields. And when the war ended, demand among the civilian population skyrocketed. Soon, condensed milk crossed borders and became a popular food in many countries. As condensed milk became more popular, new companies began producing and distributing it globally. In Europe, Nestlé played a fundamental role in the marketing and mass production of condensed milk. The Swiss company, which already had experience in the dairy industry, saw a great opportunity in this product and introduced it to international markets. In countries like Spain and Mexico, condensed milk was quickly integrated into local cuisine, being used in traditional desserts such as flan and tres leches. But how is it actually produced? Condensed milk is a product that has accompanied generations in sweet recipes and delicious drinks. But have you ever wondered how large-scale production is produced in a factory? From selecting the best milk to its final packaging, the process is a combination of precision, technology, and quality control. In this video, we are going to delve into the factories where condensed milk is produced in enormous quantities. We will see step by step how this white and creamy liquid transforms into the sweet ingredient that reaches our tables. It all starts on dairy farms, where milk is collected from carefully selected cows. These farms work closely with factories to ensure that the milk meets the highest standards of quality and purity. Once extracted, the milk is transported in refrigerated tanker trucks to the factory. Keeping milk at low temperatures is essential to prevent the growth of bacteria and ensure that the final product is safe for consumption. Upon arrival at the factory, the milk goes through a rigorous inspection process. Samples are taken to analyze its composition, ensuring that it has the appropriate level of fat, protein, and solids. If the milk does not meet the established standards, it is immediately rejected. Before becoming condensed milk, the milk must go through a filtering and pasteurization process. Filtering removes impurities and unwanted particles, while pasteurization is a heat treatment that destroys harmful bacteria and microorganisms without affecting flavor or essential nutrients. For pasteurization, milk is heated to temperatures between 72 degrees Celsius and 85 degrees Celsius for a specific time. It is then quickly cooled to preserve its freshness. This process not only extends the shelf life of the milk, but also improves its safety and quality. One of the most important steps in the production of condensed milk is evaporation. This process consists of eliminating approximately 60% of the water content of the milk, concentrating its solids and natural sugars. To do this, the milk is introduced into large vacuum evaporators. Inside these devices, the milk is gently heated while the water evaporates, leaving a thicker, more dense liquid. The controlled pressure allows evaporation to occur at lower temperatures, preventing the milk from burning or caramelizing prematurely. Unlike evaporated milk, which is just unsweetened concentrated milk, condensed milk has a significant amount of added sugar. This not only gives it its characteristic sweet flavor, but also acts as a natural preservative, prolonging its shelf life. The sugar dissolves completely in the hot milk, creating a smooth, creamy texture. The mixture then goes through a homogenization process where it is subjected to high pressures to break down the fat molecules and ensure that the product has a smooth and stable consistency. Once mixed and homogenized, the condensed milk must be gradually cooled before packaging. During this process, it is allowed to rest so that its texture and flavor can fully develop. This maturation period is key to obtaining condensed milk with the perfect viscosity and sweetness. The next step is packaging. Packaging lines in factories are designed to be highly efficient and fast, capable of processing thousands of units per hour. At this stage, the condensed milk is completely ready to be distributed. Packaging plays an important role not only in protecting the product, but also in its visual appeal. The cans and containers are hermetically sealed to ensure that the condensed milk is preserved for long periods without losing its freshness. Before being sealed, the containers go through a sterilization process to eliminate any bacteria or microorganisms that may have remained inside. This ensures that the product reaches the consumer safely and in perfect condition. Often the sterilization process is done with steam or hot water, which ensures that the containers do not become contaminated. Quality is one of the main priorities in the production of condensed milk. Throughout the process, multiple quality tests are performed on each batch of milk. This includes testing taste, texture, color, sugar content, and other parameters that ensure that the final product meets established standards. A team of inspectors and technicians ensure that each container that leaves the production line is safe for consumption. If at any time a defect is detected in the taste or appearance of the product, the entire batch is removed to be corrected or discarded. Factories usually have quality control laboratories equipped with advanced technologies to carry out these tests. Once the condensed milk has been packaged and passed quality controls, it is ready to be distributed. Condensed milk is shipped through various distribution channels, including grocery stores, supermarkets, and wholesalers, to reach consumers' homes. Factories also often store large quantities of condensed milk in their warehouses before being transported. Here, the product is kept in optimal condition until it is required for distribution. It is important that during this process, the condensed milk is kept in a cool, dry environment, away from direct light, to preserve its properties. Condensed milk is a product that has been enjoyed in many parts of the world for centuries. Its popularity has expanded thanks to its versatility in the kitchen, being an essential ingredient in sweets and desserts such as flans, cakes, ice cream, and drinks such as coffee with condensed milk. In countries in Latin America, Asia, and some parts of Europe, condensed milk is used in a wide variety of traditional recipes. In Brazil, for example, it is used in the famous condensed milk box, while in Thailand, it is common to add it to iced tea to give it a sweet and creamy flavor. Condensed milk has also become an essential product in the baking and pastry industry, being used to create creamy textures in products such as cookies and cakes. Over the years, the condensed milk industry has continued to evolve to meet consumer demands. Advances in technology have allowed the creation of healthier versions, such as low-sugar condensed milk or even vegan versions made with plant-based alternatives. Condensed milk brands have also begun to diversify their products, offering versions with flavors such as vanilla, chocolate, or even coconut, which open up new possibilities for culinary creativity. As health and nutrition awareness continues to grow, it is likely that the condensed milk industry will continue to adapt to these new demands. In the future, we could see more innovations in terms of healthier or more sustainable products, such as biodegradable packaging or the use of milk from non-traditional sources. There is no doubt that condensed milk, with its rich flavor and versatility, will continue to be an essential component in kitchens around the world, adapting to new trends and consumer needs. Today, condensed milk not only remains an essential ingredient in many kitchens, but it also continues to evolve. Lower sugar versions or plant-based alternatives are gaining ground, showing that the industry continues to innovate to adapt to the tastes and needs of modern consumers. Thank you for coming this far. Comment on the word milk if you want it to never be missing from your refrigerator. See you soon.